In this video, I'm going to transform the Minecraft mobs into Italian BRAINROT. And right here in front, I've already set aside the characters that I'm going to be transforming, including my favorite, which is... I find this name very funny, but well, the one who's going to transform today isn't me, but rather the...
Garfini Forchini.
So let's go. The first one we're going to be doing is Tung Tung Sahur. The first character I'm going to be transforming will be the villager. So well, let's go to the program to start the transformation. So, well, here is the villager. And the first thing I'm going to do here is remove these arms for now. And this, his nose. Here, I'm going to take and reduce it a bit for us, making it kind of like Tung Sahur's nose. And I'm going to paint the entire villager this color. Now here I'm going to start adding a detail to make his eye, roughly here, like this. Once that's done, I'm going to add a detail around the eye, something like this. And here in this part, I'm going to start adding kind of his teeth. I'll add this detail here to make the mouth part. And now, with a darker color, I'm going to go over here on the side to show the detail of the mouth. Now I'm going to take and stretch a cube here to the side, reduce its size to make the cheek and duplicate it to the other side. Here, in the eye area, I'm going to add a more 3D detail here. Once that's done, I'm going to make a potato head up here and shrink the villager's body like this. Now I'm going to add an arm for him. Reduce the size of this arm right here like this, and make a larger part here to be the hands. Once that's done, I shrink this part here over his feet, and this part here that I used to make the arms, I'm going to use down here, also for the feet. There we go, something like this. Now, once that's done, I'm going to start adding some texturing details all around him. So I'll add some texturing details around like this, and here in these parts as well. And now, with all the texturing details added, it looks like this. However, now I'm going to add some fingers here like this and one here on this side as well. Once that's done, I'll add a piece here for a staff, another part here, and a larger one up here. And I made this animation for him. Standing still, in walking, it will look like this. And him attacking, he attacks from one side here and finishes by punching on the other. And guys, now, if you look closely, their villagers turned into the Tung Tung Sahur. And look how cool he turned out. And when we attack him, something really cool happens. Just look at this. Ha, he makes the sound of the Tung Tung Sahur, and this character turned out really cool. Here I would give him an 8 out of 10. But well, let's move on to the next Italian BRAINROT because I want to have a battle later to see which one of them is stronger. And now that the Tung Tung Sahur is done, the next one is really good too, which is the Tralalero Tralala BOM. And it's kind of obvious what I'm going to transform. I'm arriving here at the river because now we're looking for the next mob to transform. And well, down here, I can already see it. It's the Dolphin. So well, let's take it with me. Come on, Dolphin. And well, let's go to the program to transform the Dolphin. And now I'm here with the Dolphin in the program. And the first thing I'm going to start doing is painting this whole part here gray. This whole top part. Once the entire top part is painted, I'll do the same thing down here. After finishing all this painting, I'm going to add a really creepy eye, like this. Now, this part here I'm going to stretch and place it up here like this. Once that's done, I duplicate this here. Place it here like this, and one more little part like this here in the front. Now I'm going to take this here, move it up here and duplicate it for the bottom part, like this. And now, up here, I'm going to start making a fin. So I'll place a cube here like this, another one on top, one on the side, just like this, and move. One over here. Once that's done, I'll duplicate this here, place it at the back and reduce the size. Then I add it here like this, also at the bottom. Once that's done, I'll move it to the side to add another fin like this or a white one. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. Duplicate to the other side. And now I'm going to add a few more little details. I'll show you how it's turning out. There, I added some details and it's looking like this. Now I'm going to do the following. I'm going to take this part here and open the mouth of the creature like this and add some teeth like this to make it look scarier. I'm going to add some grooves here like this, and now I'm going to duplicate a fin. Place it here like this, because we're going to make these into the feet. Where does he fit with the Nike shoes? So I added like this. Now I'm going to add a cube like this, another one here at the front, and one like this. This will be his sneaker. Once that's done, I'm going to take it and paint it blue. I'll add a white detail around here and also make the Nike logo here, like this. Now I duplicate this here to the middle and one here to the right, and the Tralala is done. This here is the animation I made for him standing still, for him swimming. And guys, look, that's it. Now, the dolphins have turned into Tralalas. And well, look at how he turned out. Is he strong? Let's see. I gave him a slap, and it seems like he doesn't attack us. Hold on, maybe because he wears sneakers, he's stronger on land. Let's see, I'm going to attack him. He doesn't take much life. No, I thought that, since he's a shark, he would be stronger. But no, he's actually quite weak. Well, let's finish off the troll, and now I'm going to place a Tralalero here. And the Tum on this other side. And now I'm going to name this one here with the name Stargamer 2524. This one's Siri 134. And having done that, I'm going to grab the Tralalero and the Tum Tum to see which one is stronger. Comment below which one you think will win, because I think it's the Tum Tum. Let's see. Wow, I was wrong. The Tralalero Tralala won. So, well, the user Silly134 was the winning user. So, well, now let's move on to the next one, and now that the trailer Tralala is done, the next one is Berba, and well, the MOB I'm going to transform is right up ahead, which will be him, the Iron Golem. So I'm going to transform him into the Berbatapim, add some bigger arms here, a bigger body. So, well, let's go to the program where I'll show you how I'm going to do it. So, today I'm here with the Iron Golem, and the first thing I'm going to do with him is paint him entirely green. Once that's done, now I'm going to take this color here to make the Berbatapim and apply it around like this. Now that I've done that, I'm going to rotate this arm here and add a bigger piece here, increase its size, decrease it, a little like this. To make his arm, I'm going to duplicate it to the other side, and now, here like this, I'm going to add his legs, kind of smaller like this, and I'll be increasing them here like this. Once that's done, I'm going to add a detail to make his foot, and I'll add a detail here on the side with his color to make the foot. Once that's done, I'm going to duplicate and add another little detail here to make his little foot. Now I duplicated larger here to make a giant big toe. Done. Once that's done, I'm going to duplicate it to the other side. And now, here in this part of the body, I'm going to reduce its size a little, increase this nose like this, and duplicate a detail here to this side. Having done that, I'm going to start adding a detail here for myself. I'm making his eye, and I'm going to start adding a detail here on his nose, like this. Let's add some texturing details here on the side. And I'm texturing, and I'll show you how it's turning out in just a bit. And the Pim's Berba is turning out like this. I'm going to add an eyebrow here and one on this left side. And now I'm going to add some details around here. Having done that, I'm going to start adding details here, as if they were some tree branches. Something like this. And now that I've done that, I'm going to add his fingers here like this. And the Pim's Berba is done. I made this animation here for him standing still, walking, and attacking. Guys, now the Iron Golem has turned into the Berbatapim. Look at how he is. He's gigantic. Just look at his size. I want you to comment on what you think of him, because for me, I would give him a 9 out of 10, because there's a much better mob that I'm going to make soon. But, well, is he strong? I'm going to put the Bombardilo against Tung Tung Sahur, and let's see who wins. So, well, let's put Bombardilo Crocodile against Berba Pin. Comment which one you think will win. Wow, the Bombardilo won. Well, that should be kind of obvious, because look at the size of this creature. And well, how did I mention the 9 out of 10 rating? Comment below what rating you think the characters deserve. And also, the rating I give to Tralala is an 8 out of 10. But well, now that we've done the Bombardilo from Pim, the next one is
Bombardilo Crocodile.
It's also really cool. I think I have an idea of which mob we're going to transform next. We have a portal in the nether and the MOB, which flies, so it stays in the nether. Let's go find it, and well, the MOB we're going to transform is indeed the mob that attacks us, which is the Ghast. So, well, before it kills me or we end up killing it, let's go to the program and transform it. So well, now I'm already here in the program with the Ghast, and the first thing I'm going to do is the Bombardilo Crocodile jet. So I'm going to take this here and paint it gray. Now that I've done that, I'm going to add kind of the space back here to make a part of the jet. I'm going to reduce the size of this a little bit, move it to the side, like this. Then I place a cube here like this, and now I'm going to stretch a cube upwards, reduce its size a lot, and place it on the propeller, like this. Once that's done, I take and add another one here like this, one on top, and reduce its size a lot. I place it to the side like this, as you can see. Once that's done, now we're going to start making the airplane wing. So I'm going to take it, reduce its size a lot, stretch it like this, and move it to the side like this. There, more or less like this. And I finish by adding another cube here and moving it over here. Once that's done, I select all of this and duplicate it to the other side. Now that I've done that, I'm going to move the cube to the side and increase its size a lot. I'm going to place it here to make the airplane's turbine. So I'll add it like this and then reduce a piece and add it to the back. Once that's done, with this part of the gash, I'm going to add the jet blades. Then, I'm going to take it and rotate it like this, in this way. Increase the size of this a lot, and move it to the side like this. Once that's done, I'm going to paint this with a darker color on the edge, with the color yellow. There, once that's done, in this part here, I'm going to add a hole here like this to make the turbine, and add a little detail here to make the propeller like this. There, now that I've done this, I'm going to erase this part here and duplicate everything to the other side as well. Then I'm going to erase these bottom parts of the guest and start adding some texturing details. There, now that I've done this, I added a cube here because I'm going to start making the crocodile. So, I'm going to add another cube here like this, another one at the front, to make the top part of the crocodile's head. Once that's done, I add a few more cubes here to make the bottom part. A detail here to make it straighter, an eyebrow on this side and one on the left side. Once that's done, I add a part here on top, and after I do all this, I'm going to paint everything with a dark green color. Done! After adding some details, this turned into a Bombardilo, Crocodile, and I just made this animation for it, flying. Guys, now look, up ahead. It seems like the gas turned into a Bombardilo, Crocodile. Well, let's see if it's strong. Let's shoot an arrow there and see if it will come to attack us. Come on, Ghast. Wow, how cool. Is it really attacking in fire mode? This turned out really cool. Look, there, let's attack back. Whoa, dang, it hit me. And if you look closely, the Bombardilo, the Crocodile, looks really cool. So, well, let's finish him off. Come on, Bombardilo, I'm going to finish you. Wow, it turned out really cool because it actually does some aerial attacks. Almost got it. Go, now we're going to hit it. So, well, now let's hit Bombardilo and the Crocodile goes. And well, for Bombardilo Crocodile, I'm going to give it a 10. He turned out sensational, really, and good. I finished him off. So, well, let's go back here to the portal. And I already took the opportunity to make Lyra and Tralala. And look at how he turned out. So, well, let's see which of these 5 characters is the strongest. Let's see which one of them is stronger. Let's put Tung Tung Sahur to fight against Bombardilo Crocodile and let's see. I think this time, Bombardilo Crocodile will win because Tung Tung Sahur won't even get close. Let's see. I think this fight will go on indefinitely because Bombardilo Crocodile isn't hitting. Tung Tung Sahur and Tung Tung Sahur can't reach where Bombardilo Crocodile is. Yeah, and Bombardilo Crocodile won the first fight. So, let's put Bombardilo Crocodile against Tralalero Tralala and see if he stands a chance. I don't think he will either, because Bombardilo flies. Let's see. Bim Bim Patapim, he's worse than the other one. So, let's see if he can take down Bombardilo. Come on, let's watch this battle. And yeah, I think Bombardilo Crocodile is the strongest. There's no doubt about it. He flies and defeats all the characters. But well, if you want me to create a habitat for these characters, leave a comment and I'll do it. So, if you've watched up to this point, comment Bombardilo Crocodile.